Hello, everyone. So, here we are today again with reading for wealth and abundance for the next sun signs, which are Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So, let's see what's in store for you guys. So, beginning with Cancer and how you can attract wealth and abundance in your life, we have the Two of Spring. So, this card means that if you've recently formed a new relationship with a partner, with somebody else romantically, it is going to be very good for you. The universe doesn't show any kind of red flags as of now. It seems to be a beautiful relationship. It could also be a relationship of the same sex. And you have already attracted a lot of wealth and abundance in your life. Like I mentioned yesterday as well, abundance can mean anything. It could mean wealth, it could mean relationships, it could mean love, it could be abundance of material things, whatever it is that abundance means to you right now. So this indicates that you have indeed manifested a beautiful partnership. Now that could be romantic in nature or work related, business in nature, but whichever kind it is definitely going in the right direction for you. Okay, so continuing on, Cancer, you need to also strike balance in your life, which means that it's not that you're out of sync or anything. No, it just means that you need to, while taking any kind of decision, work wise, money wise, business wise, right? Abundance wise, wealth wise, just make sure you take everyone's input, do good research, take everyone's input into consideration. Of course, it's difficult to please each and every person that you're going to talk to, but it's always good to hear their opinions, and then in the end, you can make a rational decision. You can make a better informed decision, right? So listen to everyone, but balance everything, and try to find a common ground from the different perspectives that you listen to. As long as you do that, there you will be heading in the right direction. Again, there is no time to rush. Okay, if you're thinking about something, you can't decide further about something, there is no need to rush. Take all the time that you need. Remember that there are a lot of people around you that can help you, that can give you suggestions. You do you in the end, right? But take a lot of advice, suggestions, expertise, opinions, and then decide what works best for you. And that way you would uh, engage yourself in a more grounded kind of position, work wise, relationship wise, whatever, like I said, abundance means to you. It would put you in a more grounded, safer position to be able to act on your desires. Okay, continuing, King of Summer. Well, this card came up yesterday in a different sun sign. So you can trust a person around you, whoever pops into your head when I say this. Trusted person could be a romantic partner, could be someone else in your life, non-romantically related. You can trust this person for their experience, wisdom, guidance. They let you know if you're making a mistake. They let you know if they think the way you're headed in is right for you or wrong. They'll share their honest opinions, and they'll do it rather nicely, not very bluntly. And you can trust them with your secrets. They will keep your secrets safe. You can share your heart's true desires with them, and they will lead you in the right way. So overall, a very positive reading for Cancer. You seem to be headed very much in the right direction. I don't see a lot of, fear or anything of that sort, negative energy popping up. You need to trust the relationships, the partnerships that you're forming right now. Once you form those partnerships, so you enter those partnerships, try to find a balance, listen to different viewpoints. In the end, have an eclectic approach, an overall good approach about what you want to do. And you will also have a trusted advisor on your side all the time. So make sure you share things with them and listen to their advice. All right, so that's for Cancer. Moving on to the sun sign of August, most of August, which is Leo. So let's see what you guys have in store. So again, this card had popped up yesterday in a different reading. So, awakening means that you need to challenge the way you're thinking currently, Leos. You need to maybe see things completely upside down, as is evident in this picture here. And sorry, I have very creaky floorboards, so ignore that, please, in the background. So, you need to maybe reassess the situation that you're thinking about, if it's a project, if it's investments, if it's withdrawing something, if it's, some kind of work you're beginning, some kind of work you want to leave. It doesn't say that you're doing anything incorrect. It just means that you're probably focusing too much on one aspect of the story, which is your version of the story. We all create our own versions of what's going on in our lives, what stories we're living, what's happening to us, what we're doing. And sometimes it can get easy to get lost in that story, and it sometimes we lose track of seeing a different perspective, right? So you need to see that different perspective. You need to change the way you're looking at a certain situation, and then doors of abundance will open for you. You will attract more wealth, you will attract more abundance if you reassess the way you're looking at things. The situation which would probably, technically speaking, remain the same, but when you look at it in a different way, you'll see the situation also being different somewhat, right? So you'll see it in a very different manner. Embrace the uniqueness that you have inside of you, embrace your personality. Assertiveness is a beautiful part of being a fire sign, so embrace that. Just know where the boundary is, so don't be assertive for the sake of being assertive. If you know that what in front of you, although being pointed out by others, may not have been realized by you in the first place, but you know that they're kind of making sense, then don't let your ego come in the way, and try to balance it out. Like you say, there's a yin and a yang, right? So giving and receiving. If you're only going to think from your point of view, you may possibly miss out the bigger picture completely, right? So just reassess, reevaluate what you're looking at and the way at which you're looking at it right now. Okay, moving on. Three of Summer. Wow, these are cards that all came up yesterday in different signs. So with Three of Summer, again, I think somewhere, Leos, you are struggling to see the beauty that's right in front of you. Yes, there may be aspirations. You might want a lot more from life, from the particular situation that you seem to be thinking about, and that's fair. That's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as you are grateful for what's around you and you don't forget those things. And we tend to have a tendency to celebrate birthdays and anniversaries and, the big occasions like that. But oftentimes we forget to celebrate the little things in life that make us happy. A full meal, a full stomach, throughout the day, enough food to eat, a nice, bedspread to sleep on, clean water, things like that. So even those are things that you need to celebrate, and there is news worth celebrating. You will hear a good news soon, but for that to happen, you need to honor what's in your life currently. To attract more abundance, you need to enjoy the abundance that you have in your life currently. Okay. Right, let's look at your third and final card. So to attract more abundance, again, this seems like I'm reading another sun signs reading altogether. All these decks, all these three cards were out in a previous reading. But anyways, moving on. So the Prince of Summer card, it indicates that, you may be thinking about a person who's very charming, swept you off your feet. Maybe they had an idea or a project work-wise, and it seems really amazing to invest into. And it's fine. It's not fake. It's not unreal. It's safe to invest into it also to a certain extent. When I say certain extent, it means that in terms of wealth and abundance, these are people who have a lot of creativity in your head when I talk of Prince of Summer. So their mind is a very active mind and very happy, active mind. They're always thinking of the next thing, next thing, next thing. So they may have a great idea for you to invest into right now, but don't expect them to stick to your idea for a very long time, right? If they have another idea which strikes them and they want to move forward with it, they just will. Literally, with a snap of a finger, they will. So yes, you can trust them if they have a great idea, but remember that you are a big part of that idea as well, even if it didn't come from you. And if you're investing into something, or if you're thinking of borrowing something, then just remember that these people are not here to stay forever with you. So they're not long-term partnerships, but they could be great startups. They could be great points of start off. So you can trust them, but it's just basic nature to hop quickly from one project to another. They're not the kinds like the King of Summer. They're not those advisors who are going to stay there for life for long with you, right? So as long as you know that and who you're working with and how long they'd be with you or you with them, as long as you have all of that worked out, you will be in a good space, Leos, and you should attract um, a lot of wealth and abundance. Like I said, abundance could be anything, right? Whatever it means to you. And yeah, so basically, if it means relationships to you, in this case, Leos, then you may be attracted to somebody who's super charming right now, but they may move on quickly, right? Not intending to hurt you or anything, could be pretty mutual, but yeah, they tend to hop off pretty quickly. All right, Leo, so we're done with Cancer. Leos, let's move to Virgos. So for Virgos, wow, Four of Summer. So, kind of slightly similar to the theme I was talking of with Leos earlier. Somewhere, Virgos, um, you're focusing too much on the lull. When I say that, I mean that you're focusing, like the day to day life is not exciting you enough, you're finding it boring. And that happens. That happens to all of us. It just seems to be happening to you more right now. Or, and it was happening to me, yesterday as well, where, you feel, oh, you get up and you do the same, adulting things, and then, it never ends. So, however, the key over here to end this cycle of vicious cycle of self victimization and of boredom is meditation, breath work, some sort of calmness. Find your happy place. If you don't have a particular physical place at your home or where you work, but you can just sit and imagine it. Then maybe you can think of a favorite trip, a favorite memory, favorite park, favorite garden, favorite river, favorite color, favorite food, whatever it is. But just imagine it so that you start feeling excited towards the normal, ordinary day to day life as well. Yes, these things can tend to be boring, right? There's no denying that. Adulting things, day to day, everyday routine can tend to be boring, but we have to take time then to find the joy in it. Otherwise, it can get very dark. So you're being distracted by the lull, and to see the brightness, you need to go within, connect with yourself, connect with your gut feelings, connect with your intuition, your heart, the love that resides within you, and find that happy place for yourself. If it's taking out 2 minutes to watch TV, if it's taking out 5 minutes to maybe cook something nice for yourself. So even within the same task that you do every day, if it means that you take out a few minutes within those same tasks to do something nice for you, then you do that, right? So that gives a lot of happiness. So for me, for example, I cook quite regularly for my daughter, for myself. I cook quite regularly for us, and I cook quite regularly for the rest of my family. And when I get bored with that cooking, I usually look towards making certain dishes which I really enjoy as well. So try and find a twist. I'm not saying do that exactly, that just happens to be one of the things I do and that works for me, but you need to find something that works for you within that ordinary to give it a spin, to find that brightness again. Okay, so justice will be done. If you're worried about something, Virgos, justice will be done. Abundance wise, if it's a project, some treaty, some paperwork that you have to sign, it will go the right way. It will go in a way which is right for you, correct for you. There is no malice here in terms of partnership with other people. You are safeguarded by the universe. You're secure. You don't need to worry. You've done enough paperwork, enough research before getting into some kind of venture or work or relationship with other people. So your abundance is kind of going to happen. You've done the work, and the universe is going to now give you the abundance, because that will be the justice which will be paid off. Oh wow, see, now such a beautiful card. It goes, if you cheer up, then this follows, and if you believe in this, then this follows. So two major arcana cards for you, Virgos, on how to attract abundance. So it seems to be six is the card of lovers. Now, of course, it means a very eternal relationship between two loved ones. So maybe that's the abundance that's coming your way. Maybe it's already manifested and you'll see the relationship that you're currently in growing to that level where you see spending your life with your loved one, and you happen to have realized that this is the one you want to spend the rest of your life with. Or it could be a very long term, long lasting, successful partnership work wise that you're doing. But either way, this card is positive and only positive. Both these cards are positive and only positive. Nothing negative is going to come out of it. But the order in which tarot cards work is that you have to work on the present for the future cards to take effect. So if you stay in this gloom, this would probably still happen, but in a much delayed way and not in that intense, nice, positive energy that it needs to happen in. So just try and cheer yourself up on a daily basis so that these cards can follow. So basically, this is how you can attract more abundance in your life. Um, Cancer, Leo, and Virgos. If you have any questions, please share them in the comment box. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe. It means a lot right now, especially because I'm beginning this work. So please do share with your friends and don't forget to like and subscribe. Lots of love to you. Take care. Bye bye. Until next time.